Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the Dainese Long Range Waterproof Touring Boot. Now, the Long Range is a replacement for the Longbow. The Longbow's upper had the big differences here, where the upper had some different fabric, it had a Velcro piece, it was just a bit of a different styling. What Dainese's done with the DWP Long Range, and the DWP means this is a waterproof, breathable boot, good for all season sport and sport touring. What they've done is they've gone to a full cowhide upper. You're looking at an above $200 price point, but they've made some subtle upgrades that just make the boot a bit more finished and make it a lot nicer. The other key standout is this huge hard part on the shin plate here, which they've added, which is a bit of a different style. It seems like it's a bit more all-encompassing and it's going to provide greater protection. Starting at the toe, working our way back, we have a reinforced toe box with a reinforced shift pad. Moving up, remember this is all cowhide. Elasticated panels for flex across the instep. You have your zipper, which is a YKK zipper on the outside here. And notice that we have a full gaiter behind it. That full gaiter is the DWP boot liner, which means that zippers are always a weak point for water. And once you have that gaiter, it means that when you're even riding in extended periods of long distance precipitation, none of the water is going to be able to get in. So here's my in and out entry point. The other thing that I'm starting to see this year from Dainese, which I'm absolutely loving, is this reflective integration that's done through perforated panels. So what you have is a full grain leather that behind it sits a reflective panel, and then you have perforation that you'll be able to see when you get beamed with a car headlight or a bike headlight. This will actually light up, but normal walking around, normal daytime, you're not going to see that big reflective piping. As we move to the back, you're going to see a nice big heel counter off this Skywalk sole, which I'll talk about in a bit. And then we have some additional reflectivity, which hides under this mesh panel here. And it's really done from a style standpoint. Dainese is starting to get away from having big pieces of reflective tape, which you see all over the place, and they're integrating that reflectivity into the style of their garments. We already showed you the top of the cuff, single outer cuff Velcro, and again you have that full boot of DWP that keeps you cool and dry. Moving towards the inside, we have reinforcement. We have a non-scratch panel that also has some heat reinforcement. And then again, it fills out a great amount of heel protection, but there's, I will tell you, around your malleolus bone, which is going to be the ankle bone, both internally or medially and laterally, you're not going to have a ton of extra hard part there. So it's good reinforcement, there's padding on the inside, but it's not a big, beefy TPU hard part. Moving on to the sole, Skywalk sole. Dainese teams with Skywalk on a couple different levels for both their sport touring and some of the regular touring boot. This is a Skywalk sole we've seen very successful throughout the motorcycle world for a long time. It's non-slip, non-oil, or it's oil resistant, non-marking. It's got, I'm going to give it about a 7 out of 10 on the flex scale compared to everything else we shoot. I said nice big heel counter. Skywalk, all they do is make soles. They make phenomenal high-end premium soles, and it's nice to see that Dainese realized that why reinvent the sole wheel outside of race boots? Why not just team up with the guys that are noted as some of the best in the biz? Nice Dainese styling, embossing on the front. Really, for the price range of this guy, you could go up to something like the Pannier, which is going to have some Gore-Tex elements to it, which might be a bit more breathable but still be waterproof. But again, the Long Range is a rock-solid option for the, I'm going to say, all-season sport touring and touring crowd, light adventure crowd, although if you're spending a lot of time dual sporting or off-road, you might want something with a little bit more beefy protection. Have any questions about the full range of boots at RevZilla or the Dainese range, which is extensive? Shoot us a line, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. As always, if we'll ship for free, it's over 39 bucks. If you get the wrong size, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about fit. I'm size 42. I tend to be a 42, and I'm a medium foot, and I fit just fine into all of the Dainese boots. I'm about a 9.5 in a set of Nikes. But if you have a problem with fit, send it back to us. We'll exchange it for size for free. If you just don't like it, send it back in brand new condition, and we'll give you 100% back to your card, so long as it comes back in brand new condition with all the tags. And as always, anything over 100 bucks earns TeamZilla cash to be applied to your next order as part of our loyalty program, which can continue to save some money if you continue to shop with us. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the Dainese DWP Long Range Touring Boot, available at RevZilla.com/Dainese. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.